Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a world where technology meets art, science, and just a bit of madness. The 10 craziest 3D printer experiments ever made. Most people still think 3D printers are just for plastic toys or figurines. But the truth? They've gone far beyond that. Some print houses, some print chocolate, and some are already printing parts in space. So buckle up. We're counting down from 10 to 1 in a journey that proves imagination really does have layers. 10. Beyond plastic. Printing with wood, concrete, and glass. Some engineers simply don't believe in limits. Why stop at plastic? They said, and the results are mind-blowing. Take the Vormvrij Lutum 5, a clay and ceramic printer that feels more like an artist's studio than a machine. Or Micron 3DP, an Israeli company that prints molten glass at over 1500 degrees C. Layer by layer, transparent filaments cool down into stunning vases and sculptures, each one absolutely unique. And then there's Icon 3D printer, the one that prints actual houses. Within just 24 hours, it can build a livable concrete structure. From natural disasters to affordable housing, this could completely redefine how humanity shelters itself. A sweet revolution, chocolate and sugar sculptures. Now let's sweeten things up. Imagine watching melted chocolate flow out of a nozzle, shaping a perfect heart right before your eyes. That's Chalk Creator V3 and MyCusini 2.0 in action, turning desserts into digital art. At high-end restaurants, chefs use the Biflow Focus printer to create edible logos, cake decorations, even personalized chocolate portraits. Desserts are no longer made, they're printed. And trust me, they look almost too good to eat. Fashion in 3D. Dresses and jewelry from printers' fashion has entered the digital era. Threads are replaced by resins, fabrics by code. The Stratasys J850 brought haute couture to the 3D world, thanks to visionary designer Iris Van Herpen. Her runway dresses, printed, not sewn, look like they were sculpted by air and motion. Meanwhile, Formlab's Form 3 Plus produces jewelry so intricate that even under a microscope, you can't see the difference from handcraft. Tiny resin droplets form elegant rings and necklaces, shimmering under the lights. Technology has never looked this wearable. The home engineer, drones, robots, and DIY gadgets. Have you ever thought, I wish I had a robot arm at home? Well, the maker community made it happen. The Prusa MK4 and Creality Ender 3S1 Pro are the go-to tools for hobbyist engineers everywhere. They're printing drone frames, Raspberry Pi cases, even fully functional robotic arms. And the Snapmaker Artisan takes it up a notch, combining 3D printing, laser engraving, and CNC cutting in one device. Building your own lab or workshop at home isn't science fiction anymore. It's the DIY revolution, one layer at a time. Printing life, 3D organs, and prosthetics. Now we're stepping into something truly life-changing. In medicine, 3D printers are saving lives. Celink BioX can print living tissue using real human cells. BioLife 4D is experimenting with heart tissue that actually beats. And then there's Open Bionics Hero Arm, a 3D printed prosthetic hand designed for children. Light, affordable, and beautifully futuristic. Watching a child hold a pen for the first time with their printed arm, that's when technology stops being cold and becomes human. 3D printing music, guitars, violins, and vinyl records. Believe it or not, 3D printing has entered the music industry too. With the Zortrax M200 Plus, musicians have printed entire electric guitar bodies, and the sound is remarkably close to real wood. Creality K1 Max can print a full-size guitar in one piece. Some engineers even used Prusa i3 MK3S Plus to print vinyl record molds and press their own albums. Music is no longer just made of notes. It's made of layers. And every sound wave carries a piece of digital craftsmanship, forging the future, metal printing and aerospace. Now things get serious and very, very hot. GE Additive. Our CAM EBM systems use lasers to fuse metal powder into aerospace-grade components. EOS M494 is one of the first printers approved for real aircraft use, producing engine parts layer by layer. And even on a smaller scale, the Desktop Metal Studio System 2 lets you print steel parts right from an office. The sight of molten metal solidifying under laser beams looks like a scene straight out of science fiction, but it's already reality. Powering Boeing planes and SpaceX rockets, printing homes, a villa in 24 hours, yes. We can literally print houses now. Apis Core made headlines by constructing a home in just 24 hours. A massive robotic arm extrudes layers of concrete, and by the next morning, a complete structure stands before you. Cobod Bau 2 has been used in Europe's first 3D printed buildings, while Icon Vulcan 2 is collaborating with NASA on future lunar housing projects. This isn't just innovation. It's a revolution in how we build, live, and dream. Printing in space. The Martian workshop. Close your eyes and imagine a printer floating in zero gravity. That's not sci-fi. It's made in space additive manufacturing facility, currently aboard the International Space Station. Astronauts print tools and parts they need because you can't exactly order delivery in orbit. The next frontier? Icon Olympus, designed to use lunar soil to build habitats on the moon. So when we go to Mars one day, we won't bring our houses. We'll print them using the planet's own dust. Humanity's first off-world construction company is already warming up its engines. The ultimate experiment, a printer that prints itself, and finally, the craziest experiment of all, a 3D printer that can print itself. That's the RepRap project, an open-source initiative where users build machines capable of printing their own parts. Print, assemble, and you have a new printer, born from the old one. It's both brilliant and a little terrifying. Technology is no longer just a tool. It's becoming a self-sustaining ecosystem, a mirror of our own creativity, and maybe our curiosity gone too far. Closing. From chocolate to Mars, we've seen how 3D printing has reshaped everything we thought was possible. It's not just about production. It's about imagination made tangible. Artists, engineers, and dreamers are using the same tool to build a future layer by layer. And maybe one day, someone watching this video will 3D print their own world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which experiment blew your mind the most. Because technology isn't just evolving,